Welcome to They Tried Part 2. I'm Gloria, aka glowpinkstah, aka charmparty. And I've got Sean with me. Hi, Sean.
Hello, everyone. I am Sean. You can find me all across the internet at HelpActionNeeded. And I'm here today, too.
You're what? You're here back today, too? What?
I said I'm here today, too. Yeah.
We're gonna be
here.
playing a game called Tell 'em How It Ended by Rah Rah. It's story time. And last week we played a game called Not Yet by Taylor Navarro. And that game was all about finding each other. This game is not about, we have found each other and now we're going to break up. That's what's happening.
We are going to break up. That is what's going to happen.
It has to happen. Also, hello, Rachel. I hope you enjoy watching me break up with Sean and also having my husband in the chat.
Hey, we don't know who's breaking up with who yet. That's part of the game.
Yeah, yep.
Shall we explain the game?
Yes, please explain the game.
Okay. So today we are going to be playing Tell Them How It Ended. It is a 2-player game composed of 3 scenes. Throughout the scenes, we're going to be each be rolling a d12. It's a single d12 based system. That's the only thing we roll. In each scene, we'll determine based on how close we are. So if you were here for last week for Not Yet, you saw that if we're really close, we got to have more together. Here, it's the closer we are on the die, the more in agreement we are with the terms of the relationship. If we start on the same number, we can build the scene together, we can talk through it together, we can come up with it together. If we're the furthest possible apart, one of us is ready for it to the end and the other one is begging to stay together. So hey, dice. The other component in this game is that there are themes that people can pull from a themes list. These include things like loneliness, nostalgia, hope, despair, things like that as we're playing, we'll be marking down. Each scene has a decreasing amount of themes pulled into it. The first one we're gonna have 3, second one 2, last one 1. These aren't really going to be announced. They're more just going to be, hey, my character is expressing hope right now. We're going to take hope off the menu as each person can only use the theme one time between the 2 of us. And that's kind of it.
But first, we are going to build the character relationships just a little bit to make it even more painful for ourselves, I guess. There's a couple of things that happened after they met, and I feel like we should explore that. And
yeah,
Sean, would you like to take over the first one? You're actually really good at setting scenes, so hey, go for it.
Sure. I imagine it's not too long into their relationship. Probably the first month. After Christmas has passed, they are still living apart. Dani is sad that she has to take a whole 12 bus stops to get home, and it's hard to see her family again. And so one day before they've defined themselves as who they are in their relationship, but they're not together fully yet. I think they're in a kitchen, and Eoan over the Christmas break had gotten a recipe from Dani's family about one of her favorite meals, something that she has never been able to make herself, but something that he has made, he's attempted to make several times, and is now for the first time making it with Dani over. And yeah, looks over to you and be like, hey, you can't blame me if these are bad, because I got the recipe from your family, but
what recipe?
Some people said you might like these, and he pulls out like a tray of fresh homemade enchiladas for you. They said your grandma made them.
Dani her smile turns to, like, I don't know how to describe this. Look at my face. She smiles and then she doesn't, but not like that. She is overwhelmed and shocked by such a wonderful gesture. She's had this recipe for a long time as well, and she's never been able to recreate it just like her grandma's made them. And she explains to Eoan, like, did you fold the cheese?
I followed what it said on the page and did what it told me to do.
So you folded in the cheese?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
I mean, there's a bunch of different ways, but the way my grandma did it was very specific, and it was folding in the cheese. But also, she never really explained why that was important. But I can't wait to try. I can't believe, when did they give you this recipe? This is a coveted thing in our family.
I don't know. They thought you'd like it. Anyway, we've said a lot of reasons why they could go wrong. Should we maybe try them before we know if they did go wrong?
Yes. I kind of want to. Can you roll to see how well they did?
Sure.
You just have to
I'll roll
beat
the
it.
D12.
You have to beat. I'm gonna set the DC. You have to beat a 6.
Okay, I got an 8.
Oh. Okay. Well, I guess it's successful. Dani.
Roll for enchilada.
Roll for enchiladas. Yeah. She takes a bite, and she's taken back into what it was like when she was a kid, and her grandma would make these for her like every time she visited, and especially over the holidays. If it wasn't like tamales, she was making these enchiladas specifically for Dani, and she just looks up and with her mouth full, and she's got like enchilada sauce on her face, and she just like drops the plate down. The fork goes flying, and she just runs up to Eoan and gives him a big kiss on the lips, full of enchilada mouth. They taste delicious.
Good. How does it compare to the source material?
It tastes delicious.
Hey, for a first public attempt, I'll take it.
Again, I've never been able to replicate this, but they're for first
no,
try.
you can leave it at delicious. We don't need to back down. We did enough backing down before we ate. We don't need to back down after. We can leave it at good.
Okay, fine.
We'll talk about the next time when we make them together, and we'll learn how to make it better together.
She picks up the tray just as Dani feels that she needs to put on a show for this, and says, "Do you want to make these together? You want to make these together?"
Yeah, why not?
I don't know. Never made my grandmother's enchiladas with anyone before. Pretty special.
Pretty special.
Yeah, and they taste fine. Just kidding. They taste great.
Wow,
they
we
taste
have
great.
backed
They taste great.
so far down.
Well,
sure,
they taste
whatever.
Great. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. And then she just continues eating her meal while like smiling with like hamster cheeks full of enchiladas.
Yeah. And then some time passes, and what's our other scene?
Some time passes, and it's Eoan's birthday. And does Eoan typically celebrate his birthday?
He has like a very small thing he does with people around him, but doesn't make an event out of it ever.
So does he? So he doesn't make events out of it. So he never has parties, never does anything like special.
Not really, no.
So Dani then is going to take him on a special trip to by the sea. And they're going to a quaint little seaside town with his permission. Does she have his permission?
Of course, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you're getting in the car. I have a surprise. And I really need you to put on this blindfold.
Okay. Just to be clear, it's like a public surprise.
Yes. What else would it be?
Cool. Hey, people ask to be blindfolded for things.
I'm taking you in a car. I'm
blindfold.
not. I would. Upstairs is upstairs. We could go there if we wanted to, but this is an outdoor excursion.
Hey.
So it's gonna be about 3 hours. Is that okay? A blindfold for 3 hours?
couldn't we like put it on for like the last 10 minutes or something?
I don't think so. I think if you see signs, you'll be able to guess right away where I'm taking you.
Okay. Am I allowed to sleep in the car?
You don't want to sing along with me to show tunes?
I think that it is a lot to ask somebody to not know where they're going, eyes covered for 3 hours in a car. But hey.
Do you trust me?
I do. I guess the
Great,
question
perfect.
is
She
hour
drives.
and a half.
She drives. Okay, hour and a half.
Uh-huh.
That means that I'm going to have to take some detours. So
Okay.
just trust me. So Dani spends an hour and a half doing an hour and a half doing detours trying to confuse Eoan in her car that she's rented because she doesn't drive. She doesn't have her own car. She takes 12 to 15 buses every day. And it's about an hour and a half in. She sang through about 3 of her favorite musical soundtracks with you. And it's okay, blindfold time. They pull up to this place. She's pulled up to like a beautiful I would say that Eoan hears with his blindfold on just the sounds of waves crashing, and it's a bit busy around the area, but he also hears seagulls, and he feels more wind through the car as the windows are rolled down, and Dani parks the car suddenly. She runs around, opens the door, pulls Eoan out, like unbuckles his belt for him and everything. And she takes him 10 feet out, and he can feel gravel underneath his feet. And she takes this blindfold off, and he has a beautiful view of the sea and nothing but water for miles. And she steps in front of him and says, "Happy birthday."
Yeah, he's caught off guard in a good way of this much ocean. Like, you would know he likes to go to the sea, but like they're always so in the city, and so it's not, we don't have a train running directly there or anything, so it's not really something he makes a choice of for himself. So it's just very like caught in the moment for a while, and then sees you like step back into view. Well, thank you. It's nice. It's a really good surprise, and I don't do surprises, but I'm glad I trusted you to put on a blindfold for an hour and a half in a car.
We almost ran out of gas. But
that doesn't surprise me.
It's fine.
At all.
It's really gonna be okay. But go ahead.
Do you have your license? Or like, did you rent this without a license?
Of course
We've never
not.
talked about you driving. Okay.
I would never break
I just
the
kind
law.
of assumed. Really?
I have
Never?
I have a business.
Yeah, and what's the fire marshal code on most cats loud in a building?
We don't need to talk about that, though. That's not really important because if you turn around and you turn around and it's like in Scotland, there are a lot of cabins just in the middle of like country. So that's essentially where she's taken him, to a little like seaside cottage on like near a cliff that is reasonably far enough from a cliff. And it's just there for the two of them. It is maybe about a half a mile walk down to the main village, and where there's lots of, and she explains to him that there's like lots of different nice cafes and restaurants and little tacky little shops to buy souvenirs. And that there's also, like, if they go down a little bit, there's a pier that has a bunch of like little stalls and like games and things. So there's a lot for them to do. But up here, they have a nice, quiet little getaway just for the two of them.
Oh, I didn't think you'd be funding our retirement home so quick.
A retirement home? We don't even live together.
A good start.
You want a good start?
Why not? Like, my lease is up soon, and then it's not gonna be hard to find a 2-bedroom or a 1-bedroom with an office if we want to look at it that way, depending on what we have to tell our parents. But we could call it a 2-bedroom.
I'm sorry. Can you just?
Do you want to live together, Dani, with me?
I would love that very much. I didn't know if it would be too soon. But also, I just, thinking about all of us, I've been wanting to say this for a while.
Yeah.
And she looks him in the eyes. And she holds his hands, hoping that he doesn't pull them away like he did the first time she tried to do this. And she just says, I love you, Eoan.
Yeah, I know. Love you too, Dani. I thought it was pretty clear.
Love you too, Dani?
Okay, I'm sorry. How am I supposed to say it? I thought everything we've done for like the last 2 months have made it very clear. I love you, Dani.
Thank you. I mean...
You're welcome. Hey.
I love you. Can we... What would you like to do first? It's your birthday. Also, yes, I would like to move in with you. I don't know if I said it yet. I'm really excited.
Well, it's too late in the day for a coffee, but I would love a coffee. Let's go to the pier.
Okay.
See if they have a fair or something going on. Maybe win one of those giant overstuffed bears or something that they have.
I don't have one of those yet. I have a giant giraffe. I have a giant hippo, but I do not have a giant bear. So I think...
Love to see. Yeah?
I think we've got to spend hundreds of dollars to make sure that we get that.
I think so too. And it's also, I think, my birthday weekend, and you're the one financing this trip. So I think we should definitely spend hundreds of dollars on getting fun things.
I would not even question it. So...
You know, we could also just buy one to have delivered by the time we get home.
But is that fun though? Like...
It's not as fun.
Imagine a giant stuffed bear in the back seat with his seatbelt on.
That's true.
Imagine.
Okay. Yeah.
And we can put it in your office in our new home.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's already going to be the best birthday ever.
I'm glad I could be a part of it. And she grabs his hand and takes him back to the car. And then she tries to buckle in his seatbelt for him as if he has the blindfold still on.
Oh, I thought we were going to walk. You want to...
Oh, we can. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
She lets go of the seatbelt.
Walk hand in hand down the coast. Nice. You said it's only half a mile. We can make it.
Yeah, we can. Perfect.
Yeah.
And they go.
And sometime later, you roll a d12.
Oh, gosh.
Get your d12, Gloria.
No. I'm not doing this. I don't want to play this game. I'll do it.
4.
2.
Okay. That's within 3. So the highest number goes first and chooses the note. I think we should be on a gentle note.
Okay.
I think we're going to start let's say
Oh, my stomach hurts. I can't.
it's a year later. So after his birthday.
Okay.
So the September of the next year.
Okay.
They've had Halloween together. They went as Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. They had their first Christmas together in a home that they built. A tree half set up to be nice and pretty. A tree half looking like 5 cats threw up on it.
Okay.
They've had a year of living together. And one day you come home from work and Ian's sitting at the table, the small table we share in the walkway, as it's the only spot we ever found to put a dining room table.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, got some exciting news, but also some not so exciting news.
Dani walks in tired from her work day. She has took on way too many clients, and some of the staff were sick. So she takes off her bag and places it on the table and walks over, sits next to Eoan on the couch. What's going on?
I got a job offer.
Well, that's great.
And it's just really far away. And I would have to go in person. And I don't know
What?
how we could make... I don't want to ask you to move there, but I also don't want to not move there with you. So we should figure out what we're going to do about that.
Wait, what job is this?
You know how I've been writing for a bunch of shows?
Yeah.
One of them asked me to come on and be the primary score person. They're audio tech and all that, but I have to be there in studio.
Okay.
To do it all live.
So how long would that take? Why do you it's a show, so what's the run?
Well, it's a studio.
Oh.
So it'd be, yeah.
I mean, I can't.
I don't have to take it.
But you've been working so hard at this. This is what you've wanted. I have my job, and
yeah.
Why would I keep you from your dream job?
I think it's that there's a literal limit on the distance of my dream job and living with you and your cats, your job with the cats.
I don't understand. How far is it?
It's across the country.
What?
It'd be a 5-hour drive. Yeah. We don't have recording studios here. I mean, we have small recording studios, but we don't have
Could we turn your studio in your office into a studio?
We can see if they're willing to go and do it half and half. When I applied, I didn't know it was full-time in person. I thought it was going to be remote like everything else. We could see what they're willing to do. Would you be okay moving out of Victorian Place if we needed to?
I can't. I would do anything for you, but I can't just leave. I would need to sell. I would need to sell the business, and I can maybe start a new business there. People need their pets to be pet sat once in a while. Maybe we can make it work. Maybe I would do anything for you.
Yeah. Could we have them? Could we get you an extra employee here that runs it while you're gone and open a second branch or something?
I guess it's possible for me to hire some new people or promote someone that I trust, but I do we know, is this a permanent contract?
Seems like it can be. I also have a couple weeks till I need to let them know, so we don't need to decide right now, but
I just,
yeah.
the idea of you being so far after we've spent this year together, it doesn't seem like, I mean, we would make it work, right?
I think we would make it work.
I don't want to keep you from something that you've been working towards for so long, and I think that there's just too much going into. I don't know if I can give a direct answer of.
Yeah.
I don't know
That's
what to
okay.
do. I don't know what to do. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No. How was your day? I should have asked that before you walked in and started this.
My day was fine. And Dani just sits back on the couch and can't really bring herself to say more. At the moment. Just sort of internalizing everything.
Yeah, I'm glad it was fine. I think I'm gonna go. Yeah, no, you go ahead.
I want you to be happy.
Yeah, and I am happy. I think it's just one of those things that, like, like the day that you opened your salon for the first time, like, what if I let myself not do it? I think is the hard part. But I haven't decided yet, and I literally just got it today, and the first thing I wanted to do was talk to you about it. Nothing is set.
I'm sorry.
So.
I didn't mean. I'm
No.
so sorry. I didn't mean to make this about me. I think this is an incredible opportunity, and I could not keep you from doing something that you love, and I'm sorry. I didn't. Just the thought of losing you, in all honesty, just is what's hurting me.
Yeah. I'm gonna go make dinner.
Okay.
Then we can watch a movie after, or we could watch more Traitors. I think a new episode comes out today.
Okay. Pillow fort?
Love you.
I love
Yeah.
you too. Okay. I'll
Pillow
go get
fort.
everything.
Okay. And then, what's going through Dani's mind as she heads off? This isn't part of the game, but I would want to add it. We're doing a continuing story. What's Dani's head?
In Dani's mind, she is so in love with Eoan. Somebody that has accepted her for her messy enchilada kisses, who met her they first met when she was wearing an inflatable T-Rex costume, has held on to a book for her, has basically humored so much of all of the unhinged parts of her, and at the same time has made her feel so secure about who she is, and has been so supportive of her, and he makes her feel so seen. The idea of holding him back is part of the reason that she's internalizing everything right now. And I think it's more that she is so scared of possible resentment down the line if he doesn't stay or if he doesn't take it. What's going through Ian's mind?
Yeah, I think as he heads to the kitchen, he sees like the picture that they never took down of like the Christmas card they sent out and them standing on each other's half of the tree and seeing like they were able to make that work. And here's one of the cats jump off of a cabinet in like one of the rooms that the cats are allowed in. And it's like, yeah, we made that work too. Like we've had a lot of things that we've never disagreed on, but we had different thoughts on. And I'm sure we can make it work. And as he's going to like make everything, reaches into the drawer where they keep all of the cookbooks and stuff. And on the very bottom of it is that initial composition book he had when he was working in the cafe. And just really thinks like, yeah, I think no matter what, I'm gonna take it. But we'll see. We'll see if we can make us work. And I don't think there's any reason we won't. But I'm not gonna commit to that right now. I'm gonna make dinner, and then we're gonna have a pillow fort. And maybe tomorrow I'll have a different thought. Maybe tomorrow I won't know that I want the job. And he starts cooking.
It's fine. It's gonna be fine. Oh, no. Okay. 4.
10.
Within
So that's
6?
within 6. Okay. Oh. How far do you want this to be? How far a time jump?
A week, maybe? Because he has a couple of weeks.
Okay. He has a couple of weeks. Okay, then yeah. Yeah, well, I'll do 1 week. And I think I'm going to start it on a tired note.
When you say tired, what does that mean to you?
I was going to describe that in the opening here.
Sorry.
You're good. Yeah, it's been a week. There's definitely a conversation that hasn't been had hanging over them in the air. His birthday would have been like 2 days ago, and they didn't really do too much about it compared to last year, which is perfectly fine. But it's also, it really shows the difference in where they're at from a year ago. He hasn't stopped knowing that he wants to take this job, but he also hasn't stopped knowing he wants to stay with Dani. And he hasn't been pushing her in either direction, because it would be rude of him to say, change your entire life for me. Like, they've always tried to work things through. They're not going to start not doing that now. And I think the tired comes from he hasn't been sleeping well. I imagine she hasn't necessarily been sleeping well either. Their conversations have been a bit shorter than normal. Anytime that they like do something together or say I love you, it feels like there's the weight behind it that's not natural. It's making up for the fact that they still haven't talked through. And so it's just a very heavy emotional tired over the entire flat as he sits down with a bowl of popcorn to watch the weekly show in a pillow fort. You okay?
Yeah.
You sure?
No.
You wanna talk now?
I can wait.
Do you want it to wait?
No.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you too. I think I'm gonna take it.
What?
The job. We'll figure out the steps from there, but I think I need to take it.
Okay.
Hey. It's gonna be fine.
Can we make it work, though?
Why not?
I'm...
I pull a blanket from the floor and put it over both of them as he wraps his arm around your shoulder, pulling you in tighter. People make things work all the time.
She rests her head on his shoulder underneath the blanket, and tears are just falling. How do you know that it's going to work? I'm busy. I'm out so much. When I'm running this business, when am I going to see you?
I guess we'll both need to adjust scheduling things. Maybe we pick every other weekend to go and meet up, or we find a spot in the middle and both... No, that's a stupid idea. We can't drive that far every day.
I don't know, Ian.
It's gonna be fine. And it might not even be permanent, like you said. We don't know it's
the thing is, I don't want you to go into this thinking that it's not gonna work. That's not how you start a dream job.
Yeah.
I don't want to hold you back. I can't hold you back. It's not fair. It's not fair to you. And it's...
I would never say you're holding me back.
But I would be.
Yeah, I just wouldn't say it. But it's not you. And it's not...
No.
It's it's just the placement. I'm not saying it's not...
Dani fully sits up and throws the blanket off of her, and just at the "it's not you" thing. That sounds like breakup language to her. She feels tense at this.
Okay, well then, what are you gonna do? Have you thought about getting promoting someone and coming with? You wouldn't even need to have a job there unless you wanted to. The studio does great here.
I just thought we'd have more time to think about it.
Yeah, I just thought we would... I didn't think it would be such a weight in the room whenever we were together. I thought we'd think about it by talking about it, not think about it by ignoring it in silence and hoping the timeline runs out.
I guess we could both have said something, but neither of us did, and now we're here, and you've got to leave in a week or two.
If I accept it, yeah, which I want to accept it. So yeah, in a week.
I'm not going to hold you back.
But you won't come with.
I don't know if I can. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I can. And she's just tears streaming down her face. I don't want to lose you, but I love you, and I love my job, and I've worked so hard for this, and I don't want to give up on us. I can't. Yeah. I don't want to. I don't know what to do.
Yeah. And no one can say we haven't worked hard on us either, but I get it. You've had your job forever, and you got your dream. And I would never ask you to give up your dream. But I was just thinking maybe we alter them both a bit.
Alter them how?
Well, like I said, you make enough from it that you could just do it remotely.
Give me a week.
Yeah.
And give me 3 days. I'll see what I can do. I don't want this to end. I don't want this to be over. But I need 3 days.
Yeah, and if you need 4 or 5 or 7, take all the time you need, Dani. I don't want you to feel rushed, because I don't want to hold you back by making you feel rushed. I don't want to get in your way. When we sat down, we both knew we needed to talk about it. And so now at least we have a timeline for when we'll talk about it again.
Dani turns to Eoan and looks him in the eye for the first time since they've had this conversation and sat on the couch together. And there's tears in her eyes, and her eyes are puffy. She just holds out her hand to him from across the couch and just tries to put on a smile. We'll work through this.
Yeah. He'll reach his arm out and grab your hand. Yeah. We will. And what do you want to do in the next 3 days?
Love you.
I love you, Dani. I love you too.
Do you want to go see the dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can name them. And then we'll tell people their names, and we'll tell them fake facts about them.
I like doing that.
Yeah. You know how many kids we're going to get thinking that Bertha really did eat 8 kids before getting turned into a fossil?
And we'll say it's a curse. And that every time kids act badly, they'll turn into a fossil.
Yeah, that's what the mummy exhibit is for. It's right next to the fossils to make it easier to transport.
We'll tell them that it was our parents. We can tell them that if they're bad, they turn into mummies.
And after the dinosaurs, maybe we go look at the jellyfish at the aquarium.
Okay.
They're doing the summer night thing, where it's just the jellyfish glowing, and I think be really pretty, like you.
Dani sits a bit closer and brushes his hair out of his face and says, "You're pretty too."
If I say I know, are you going to hit me?
Yes.
I know.
Dani grabs a pillow and just like pillow fight. Like prances on him and then like starts trying to tickle him. Yeah, I think they're pulled back into themselves in this moment and just holding on to the happiness that they have left.
As you're like laying there after hitting him, he'll like take his hand and like rub the top of your head to move the hair. See, I missed this for a week. I don't know if I could miss it for much longer, so when you asked how I know we're gonna have to make it work, it's because I can't not.
We're gonna make it work.
Yeah. And part of that is terrifying children.
It's my favorite thing.
More than the cats?
No, I love cats. My favorite pastime is telling children about the mummies and the dinosaurs. With you.
Yeah. Okay, well. Shall we?
Okay.
Okay. Should we say what happens in these 3 days, or should we go on to our final die roll?
I have a thought.
Mhm.
I think I'm just gonna message it to you first.
Oh no. Chat, we need to vamp because
Vamp.
Gloria is breaking the rules of the game.
No, because hold on, it's not breaking the rules.
No. So which one? Final die roll or those 3 days?
Well, when you say final die roll or those 3 days, do you mean you want to talk about those 3 days or
If we wanted to, we
before
could
we do
have
the die
those
roll?
3 days. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. I thought I mixed it up. I thought that you meant like, do you want the next 2 days to be our last die roll? Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've led every scene so far.
Okay.
Tell us about those 3 days.
In those 3 days, they have done everything that they said they were going to do and more. They even talked some teens into going into the weapons room at the museum and try and use the swords. And the kids got escorted out of the museum, getting banned. And Dani and Eoan just laughed and laughed in the corner. But on the last day, the 3 days that Dani said she needed, I guess they're back at the flat, and she had just come in from work. And she's sitting at the table with her hands in her head, with a set of keys in front of her. And Eoan, where do you think... Were you home when this happened? When she's there?
Probably because he works from home, but wouldn't be that hard for him to be like out getting like groceries or something. Because I imagine he does all of the like house shopping since he has more time.
So then you would come home to see Dani with her head in her hands with a set of keys at the table.
What's going on?
She lifts up her head and she's got tears in her eyes and she's just looking at Eoan. And she starts to smile and says, I'm coming with you.
Oh. And like he'll drop the bags he's carrying and like go and like kind of pulls you up into a hug with him. You're sure?
We're making it work. Yeah? We're gonna make it work. Yes. There was people walking in and people looking for jobs. Like I had just put up the help needed sign and it was a perfect fit, and one of the girls, you're right, I don't have to be there every day to make it work. It basically runs itself, right? Like it basically runs itself. And it would be silly of me to throw away this incredible thing that we have. I can't lose you. I don't want to lose you. And if you moving away would be that, I would never forgive myself.
Okay. Yeah. We got it. We're gonna figure it out.
We're gonna move again in...
Hey.
Oh my gosh. Where are we living?
The other place. We'll find somewhere.
Gosh. I have never done anything this quickly.
Yeah, I know. Remember, you're the planner? That's like the first thing you told me.
This is terrifying. The thing is, I know that I could do this with you. If there was going to be anyone, it's with you.
Yeah. I guess let's call him.
Okay.
Yeah. And he gets out his phone and like it dials the number and puts it on speaker so that you can hear everything with him, so that they could have this moment together, as he tells the company that he's taking the job, and then probably immediately starts asking questions like, where do we live? How do we do this? Like knows all the questions you are going to ask him the second he hangs up. He's just asking the studio manager on speaker with you so that the two of you can like get out whatever needs to be figured out prior.
Dani says, so I wasn't able to... I called the people that own this building, the landlords, and they said that we still have to pay rent. So I'm happy to cover that for at least 3 months. I'm happy to do that.
The lease ends like next month.
Okay, so never mind. I will pay for. I don't mind either way.
We no one needs to pay. It's gonna be okay.
I don't know why they told me it was 3 months. Never mind.
Probably. Okay. You know how sometimes landlords try and like get you to sign up for the next year at a lower cost so that you're not like upcharged.
Yes.
Probably that.
Okay. Well, we need to have a talk I don't want to talk to them. I just want to move in with you. I'm really excited for a new adventure. So she takes him to the bedroom where there's already like cardboard boxes that are stacked, ready to fill everything in. So we're going to this new place.
Yeah.
I'm not going to have my job.
You'll have your job. You'll just like, it'll be CEO and owner instead of CEO and manager and owner.
Okay. We can do this. We're gonna make this work. It's gonna happen, and we're going to pack this room tonight. All of it.
And then sleep where?
On the mattress.
That's packed?
No. We can... Okay, maybe we do this room last. We'll do the living room today. It has to be the living
Yeah.
area and dining area today, because otherwise
Okay.
I'm not going to change my mind, but I'm scared that we'll slack and not get it done before we need to move.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm really excited.
let's do it. Me too, Dani. Me too.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you too.
Okay.
Last roll.
Let's do it.
What did you get?
I got a 3.
I got a 12.
Okay.
Oh no. If you're within 9.
I'm gonna let you start it because I've started the other 2.
Okay.
Mhm.
Choose the note. And the scene begins on angry, offense, or mishap. Three months have passed. They live in this new place. Eoan is doing incredibly at his job. He's thriving. He's there all hours of the day, and Dani is working from home. And those first 3 months, and it's difficult because this is the time where work starts to get busy. The holidays are right around the corner, and it's close to Christmas, and she's just trying to balance everything of having to deal with being alone most of the day and then Eoan coming home late. The roles have almost switched, but she's still working really hard to make everything work. And there's issues. There have been issues for the last 2 months at her cat grooming salon. And they've been changing there's been more turnarounds than there have ever been since she was there. And turnover with employees. And she's just found out that people have been stealing from the safe, and that her employees just are not keeping the place a nice, safe, clean place for people. And she's trying to balance it all from the other side of the country with people that she's meant to trust, but she's too far to do anything about it right now. It is snowing outside, and the public transportation is non-existent. If she were to fly, all the flights are delayed. There's nothing she can do. So Dani is once again sitting in her office and is angry. This scene is going to begin on an angry note. Oh.
I think we would see it. Eoan will enter the scene carrying a tray of almond crescent cookies that he's bringing home from work. And you would hear the door open as he walks in. And yeah, like normally you're there to see him, and you're not, which is strange because he's got a pretty regular time he comes home. And so he opens and then calls out, "Hey, Dani, you here?"
Yeah. You hear from her office. But she wouldn't. She's normally very good about keeping her hours.
I think he hangs up his coat, picks up the tray of cookies again, and heads over. "You're working pretty late. What's up?"
Everything is going wrong. Dani's trying really hard not to snap at Eoan. But it's too difficult. Everything is going wrong. I can't leave here right now. I'm stuck here right now. And
I didn't realize you wanted to leave.
I don't want to leave this. There's so many things going wrong at work, and I'm here. I can't get any flights home. I can't get I'm stuck. I'm stuck here. I'm stuck. I'm sorry.
No.
No, it's. Are you
have a
holding the
cookie.
tray of cookies? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cookie.
I guess the thing that's throwing me off most is the amount of times you said you're stuck here and can't get home. Because I kind of thought we knew home was together. And I know what you mean, back to where you grew up and all that, but being stuck somewhere that's not home isn't anything we'd wish for each other.
I didn't mean that. It's been really difficult because it's been really difficult because
Because you're not there to do it yourself.
I'm not. And I think that's what's making it I'm usually fixing everything. And I'm here in this. I can't leave. Literally, I literally can't leave the house right now. And people are stealing from the business, and it's just not working without me there. And it's not what I wanted for. It's just, this isn't what I thought it would be. You are the only good thing in my life right now. And being so far from my job is making this very difficult. And I don't question you. Or our relationship, I just question. I don't know. I'm just ready to give up on this, running this from far away. I don't think I can do this.
And by giving up on running it from far away,
I'm just gonna have to sell it. I can't.
Okay.
I cannot.
So
It doesn't
you're not
feel like mine
planning to
anymore.
Move back and take
What?
it back. So that's what I thought you were going to say, is that you're tired of being stuck here and you aren't home, so you're going to move home
No,
to do the thing that you love.
Eoan, you're my home. You're my home, and it's really hard right now.
can I do to make it easier?
Hug me?
And he moves in behind you, because I imagine you're still in your chair. Just grabs you. Okay, what's next?
I don't have the energy. I don't have the, I'm so tired. Can you choose?
I did choose, and you chose to come with.
That's not what I'm talking about.
I know it's not, but we're not going to be able to finish. I can't pick what's next, Dani. I'm not going to tell you to sell your business, but I'm also not going to ask you to leave me.
What? Do you want me to leave you?
No, I literally said I'm not going to ask that. But if everything's falling apart, we need to figure out what's next.
I meant in this scenario. Not.
Yeah. No, and I was only asking because you said a bunch of times that everything is wrong, nothing is working, you're trapped here. So what?
But
how
we're
are we
working, right?
We are. Yeah, and that's why I'm asking you what we do next.
Can we sleep this off? I don't feel comfortable right now. I don't feel like this is the conversation we need to be having. I feel like this is beyond anything that I was just talking about.
Okay. Yeah, sleep it off. But just for transparency, I need you to know it's exactly what I was hearing.
It's about my work, Ian. It's not about
I know.
us.
Yeah, so we need to figure out. We'll talk later.
Let's talk now. I can't.
I'm trying to ask what we do to fix your work, because we've always addressed things together.
But you're bringing up the fact that I keep saying that I'm stuck and that I'm saying all these things.
Yeah, because it's what you're saying, and it's how uncomfortable you are, and I don't want it to keep happening. And it's something you're saying about the situation. So it's something that needs to be addressed and brought up because it's how you're feeling. I don't know what's next for my job. I wish I had all the answers, but I don't. If you sold it, would you get something else here that you would want to do? Or would you be upset that you sold your business?
Dani doesn't want to answer that question. She's just going back and forward between the two posed questions, I guess. Does she want to sell it, or does she want to find something else here? Something, and she's just, I feel like that's, I'm gonna have to.
Do which?
I'm gonna have to sell it. Because if I don't sell it, then you and I can't work. Because then I would have to be there. This is the same issue we were having before we moved here of, if you took this job, which you did, and I'm glad you did. But if I choose my work and I don't sell it, then I don't see how this is going to last if I don't sell it. because it is the one thing that is bringing this whole thing down. I think that it's my work, and it's my fault if it doesn't work because of my job and because of this business that I've been building for so long, and now I've just got to let it go. I have to. Otherwise we won't work. Right?
And you don't want to try and bring it here?
I can't. I would have to start from the ground up again, and I think I'm going to have to.
I mean, yeah, if you're going to have to start from the ground up again, might as well do it with something you know, right?
Yeah. I think I'm just scared because
things aren't going according to plan.
they're not. But that doesn't mean we're not. Right?
Yeah. But are you happy here?
I'm happy with you.
That wasn't my question.
I don't want to answer that question. I'm happy with you, and you're my home. And that's what matters the most to me.
And what would happen if we needed to move again? Or we got transferred to another spot, or any of that? Dani, if you're not happy, we don't spend most of the day together. So if you're only happy when we're together, that means you're miserable for most of the day.
But I don't want to lose you.
And I don't want to lose you either, but if you're losing yourself every day because of where you have to be, I don't want to see that either. I don't want to watch every brilliant part of you slowly die out because you're trapped inside. Because you came somewhere that I asked you to come and not doing what your dream is.
I don't. Could you? Do you? I know this is a lot to ask, but could you? Is it possible for you to work remotely as well? At this point.
I can ask. I don't know how, but I can ask.
I cannot
Yeah.
let you risk that. I don't know why I asked it. I'm sorry.
No, it was a good. We talked. I was willing to ask it 3 months ago. I'm willing to ask it again now.
Ian?
Dani.
Are we just gonna spend the next year spinning in circles?
don't want to think so. But it kind of sounds like it.
I don't. Do we just... Do we just push through?
Until when? Because, yeah, my answer is yes. I want to push through. I want to do whatever it needs, but what do we... If you've taught me anything, is that we need to have a goal to get to. What's the goal that we push towards?
Each other?
I don't think that's a goal.
I just feel like since the day I met you, my goal has been you.
Okay. I'll talk with him tomorrow and see what we can do about remote.
If they say no, if they say yes, would that risk everything that you've worked towards?
I don't know, Dani. I don't know what it risks.
Oh.
But I know what not asking also risks. And it's not like either option's a good option. So it's worth asking.
I don't
And
want...
then when they say, if they say no, we finish this conversation, I guess.
Okay.
I still love you, you know?
I love you too.
I think he leaves the tray on your desk and heads out into the living room where he pulls out the couch bed and just gets it ready for the night.
Dani slumps further into her chair and pulls the arm of the hoodie that she's wearing and puts, if she were to fold the arm in half, puts it over her mouth as she lets out, as she tries to stifle a sob, and just sits there as what was left of the sun turns to night, not bothering to turn the light on as she just sits alone in the dark, sobbing in her office chair.
And we'll see you next week for part 3.
How we feeling, chat? Oh no.
Yeah. Gloria, thank you so much for telling this story with me.
Oh, thank you for telling this with me.
Of course.